Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fix a printhead carriage jam on a Kodak Esp 3250 printer. This is really simple. Well, it's actually not that simple, but it's nothing too difficult. Just about anybody can do it. If you just follow along in this tutorial, you'll be able to see how to do it. It's really easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is open it. And the printer automatically doesn't open very far because this is the inside of the printer here, and it's supposed to keep it from getting damaged in any way. So there's a latch over here on the right side. You can see it right here. You have to pull this in toward the printer because it's locked into it. Pull it in toward the printer, push this down, push the head down some, and then it comes right up. So once you get that up, you have some screws you have to get it loose. So there's one here, here, back in this corner here, you can't really see it. There is one here, 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 and these two. So really quickly, I'm just going to unscrew these with this Stanley screwdriver. It fits these screws perfectly. It comes in a little case like this. You could probably find these at any hardware store like Lowe's or Walmart or anywhere like that. But yeah, I'm going to unscrew these and then I'll get right back. Okay, so once you get all the screws unscrewed, you just want to pop this case off. It should come right off, but you have to be really careful because there's two ribbons here. You don't want to damage those. So you have to be really careful. As you can see, the one I have there is already a little bit bent. You have to be really careful with these not to damage those ribbons. So you have to fold it back just a little. Pull the back out, and then you can just fold this up like this. And this is your printhead carriage here. This is where the jam is. So next thing you want to do is take both the cartridges out. They should just pop straight out. I'm going to set these over here. And this gray part here, you want to take that and push it up a little bit, and then your actual carriage is going to come right out of there once you do that. So you just have to push this up just a little bit and this will come out. Now here's the source of the jam here. This is the ink pad of the printer, and this is what the cartridge is jammed on. As you can see, it can't slide back and forth right now because this is in the way. So you have to take this and push it down, and you're going to get your hands a little bit dirty when you do this. You push it down just like that and move, and then you can move. You should be able to move your printhead carriage. If not, which I actually can't right now, so if not, you also have these gears over here. So you want to move these forward, and it should move your printhead carriage or your ink pad. See, there it goes there. It's going back into the printer. Okay. Now I'm going to check my error message on my printer again. Okay, put this back down. And I have to put this back in. Keep in mind, I haven't put the ink cartridges or anything back in yet because we want to make sure that the air is gone first before we do anything else. So our air is still here. We're going to click OK. It's going to wait for a little bit. It's got to do some calibration. Now the printhead's loose or missing, so we're going to open this back up. This is the printhead, by the way, because we didn't put that back in. So the carriage jam problem is gone. Like I said, all you need to do... Hold on 1 second, I have to move this back. all you have to do is 9 times out of 10 it's going to be because of that ink pad there that we had. I'm gonna pull this back out so I can show you again. These gears are the entire what move the entire okay, like I said, once again, these gears are what move this ink pad that goes right here in this spot, right where I have the center of the camera. So as I'm going to move the gears, and you can see it moving in and out of there. Now sometimes your printer can accidentally leave this here, depending on how old it is. But see, there's the ink pad. And this ink pad can get stuck right there, and that's going to cause your print head to be jammed. So you can either push it down and push it back in there by force. It shouldn't damage it. Or you can just move these gears here. So I'm going to move them again, and you'll see the ink pad go all the way back down into it. See, there it goes back down into it, and it's out of sight now. That's what you want to get your printhead carriage unjammed. So here's your carriage. Now once you have that out of the way, then your problem should be gone. Like I just showed the air go away. So you want to put this back, you got to put your printhead back into the carriage. So it should just pop straight in just like you had it in there before. See, now it's in. Now you want to take your ink cartridges and put them back in like normal. Then you can shut the case. And before I screw everything back in, I'm going to make sure it's working. It should... Oh yeah. Oh, don't forget to put this back in or you'll break it. You don't want that to happen. So as you can see, here is there's another jam it's saying. So I'm going to hit OK just to see if it goes away. And you always have to wait a little bit. Now, the problem is now gone, so what it's going to have to do is recalibrate everything and print off a few test pages. So I might fast forward at some point here to get to where that starts happening. I also still have all my screws out because I wanted to make sure before I seal it all up that it is working. You can do that with this printer, and it won't bother any of the insides of it. Okay, now once that's done, you'll see this message that it's a new printhead is detected. It's actually not a new printhead, but you know, it's gonna require you to calibrate it because you got the jam undone. So you want to load some paper into it, like I have here, and then you just want to hit start, and it's gonna print off a few test pages, which you'll be able to see here in a second. Now it's taking the paper and printing off the test page. And now you can see the paper sort of coming out. It's just, all of this is a test page, and it's just going to print out a bunch of ink and stuff like just patterns onto it just to make sure that the printer can actually put the ink where it should be. Okay, now our print test page is complete. It should look just like this. If it looks like this, your calibration is fine. There's no problems. Your print head carriage jam is fixed, and you want to make sure your menu looks like this when everything's done. Once your menu looks like that, you're completely done. You've got your print head carriage fixed, and you should be able to print anything. Now I'm just gonna put the screws back in where they are to hold the case in place, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching my video.